waste dump. No to the waste dump, dump. Don't waste the territory. This land means a lot to me. Been living here for centuries. This place we call my
Don't waste the territory.
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 Dump the dump now!
Don't waste the territory.
Dump the dump now!
About the nuclear dump, it's not happening. It's not going to happen. Over our dead bodies, hello.
Adam Giles, what is your position on the dump? Answer your constituents. Answer your people. Speak up for country.
What a fantastic march. Looking so deadly and strong. 7 years since Muckaty was nominated by the Northern Land Council. The government hasn't been able to push ahead with this because of you.
Darwin, Melbourne, Sydney and from interstate. So I'd like to welcome you all here. And it's good to see the kids march in front of us, and because the kids are the next generation, our next future. Thanks you kids, and thanks for all you people that come here today. I see about 5 different language speaking groups here. That's fantastic. We're all Umbrani, we're going to stick together. Welcome again, thank you.
This is a historic court case, and we have some of the best human rights lawyers in the country on our team because they understand how important this court case is for land rights in Australia.
What are we going to do about this nuclear waste? That could destroy our land. And what is family now? One member, one free, whatever is we all connected family in Aboriginal society. We can't separate it. Thank you.
I've been there with them all the time. Waste dump one and fighting, following one another. Well, the Muckaty, teaching alone, I let the other abandon. That's all I like to share.
Yeah, hello everyone. That was true, what she said, because she was living with my uncle at the time when he started off talking about against the waste. I just wanted to talk about that old lady there, what she spoke in language. She said in language she said she didn't want the waste to come to that land because of our kids, but because with all my strong heart for my elders that fought hard to get the land back, that's what I'm standing strong for, and my future generation. I'm going to keep fighting until it stops. Like I said this morning, we don't know, it might be our last march.
And the one thing is, I can say this, good people that have been supporting us, and like the unions and some of the lawyers. And I've been taking some people out there where it's sacred site. Only the men can go there, but I took some of them from ABC and some of them journalists, just taking part of that area and telling them that's it's no good for the dump. And it's lots of bush tigers and that sort of stuff like that, and there's plenty of water. It's good drinking water, and we don't want that stuff around there. And because it's poison, it poisons the whole area, yeah. And that's a good cattle country. And myself, I worked there as a stockman, and I've been through that country with the horses and seen a lot of the places. Real beautiful country, and we don't want the thing there. And I want to say thank you for all these supporters here, and that's it. And I'm just gonna pass it back to someone else.
I'd like to thank all of each one of you who come today to this rally. And there's a lot of people out here. We can fight this. Even the politicians are so hard on us. We can show them, tell them, stuff them. Don't waste that dump in our country, nowhere in the territory. Don't start digging our country. Our old people fought hard for our country, and they're gone. We've got to leave it to our next generation here today that march in front of us. No dumping around Australia. No digging up uranium, not in Australia, not in the territory, nowhere, and no dumping the nuclear waste. Leave it where it is and don't touch the earth. Thank you. If not, I'm gonna block the road. Anyone with me? Yeah.
day and every night. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners, the Wangungapata group. This is the ground we're standing on, and it is a very powerful protest today. And what I'm offering you is my support in this campaign, not to dump on traditional Walluman country. I use every opportunity. In adjournment, I challenged the member for Blaine in his election campaign. What's his position on Muckaty when the nuclear waste returning from France steams into Darwin Harbour, is loaded onto trucks, then loaded onto trains, and the trains rattle through the middle of Palmerston before they come down the track and dump the nuclear waste at Muckaty. I will use every opportunity to continue this debate, and I have challenged the Chief Minister, Adam Giles. What's your position?
But, you know, it's just disgusting what these governments think they can do. This is your land. You know, you should have a right to say no, that you don't want this nuclear waste dump there. I come with more than just the MUA's greetings and solidarity. I come with the union movement solidarity as well. You know, the union movement's got to stand up and have a go, and I can guarantee you the MUA is here in full solidarity, and if you guys are on the roads, blocking the roads, and so will we. So will our members.
I have a message for you from the Aboriginal Provisional Government, that is the body that represents the sovereign movement nationally that is being driven out of Brisbane Blacks on the East Coast. They want you to know that you're not alone, that yours is not an isolated struggle, and I'm here to fight for you and with you people. They want to say that they know that this is happening under apartheid policy in this Northern Territory, where they have removed our human rights and our civil rights. We are going to support you. No matter what happens in this court case, we'll come from all around Australia, we will blockade with you. We'll blockade the streets and we'll blockade the railway. But you are not alone. You have the solidarity of the Aboriginal people of the whole of Australia.
And as Jerry Muckaty said, this is not just a Barkly or Territory question, it's a national question. This is a national radioactive waste dump that is being proposed 100 k's up the road. And there's two fundamental things that are wrong with it. One is that there has been no consultation, no inclusion, no respect, no informed consent from traditional owners. That's a fundamental flaw. The second fundamental problem with this is that it is an idea that has come out of Canberra in the 1990s. It has been cooked up by bureaucrats, never tested or challenged, and prosecuted by politicians. If you look at it, the question is, how do we in this country manage radioactive waste? It's a significant and serious question, and there has never been an independent assessment of the range of options open to us. There has never been an independent inquiry of the full suite of ways that we can deal with this stuff, and the stuff lasts effectively forever. So can we get its management right? That's hardly a radical position. It's a reasonable position. And that's how it is with politicians. Jerry and others accepted who have made a good, strong, principled position. They come and they go. But that waste lasts forever. This country lasts forever. The First Nations of this country last forever. Let's braid that thing into a different and better way of dealing with this problem.
They should look at after that waste at Lucas Heights instead of dumping it on Aboriginal land at Muckaty. It's not fair and it's not necessary. So the government always says it's got to go somewhere. Well, it is somewhere. It's at Lucas Heights, and that's where it should stay. Australia has got its own nuclear waste dump at Maralinga. That's where they tested the nuclear bombs. So that's a really good indicator for us as to how well the government goes about managing these projects. And they completely screwed it up at Maralinga. And it was described by a nuclear engineer who worked on the project. He said it was a cheap and nasty solution, what they did at Maralinga, that wouldn't be adopted on white fellas' land.
Thank you to all of the people who've been cooking the food and providing lunch today and over the weekend while we've been having our planning meeting to get ready for this rally. So thank you to all the crew who've come from around the country to support.
The reason why nowhere in the world actually has a waste dump is because there is no solution, because there's nowhere that's appropriate for a waste dump, because nuclear waste is so dangerous for so long that there just isn't a solution, which is why we should stop making it.
We're fully behind this campaign, and we're trying to deliver a strong and clear message to people that we don't need a waste dump in Australia for nuclear medicine, because that's what people are being told, and they're being told to feel guilty about opposing a waste dump because we need it for nuclear medicine, and if we don't have a waste dump then people are going to get sick and people are going to die, and we think that's a really cruel thing for people to be told, and we think that it's a misleading thing for people to be told.
Hi everyone, so amazing to see so many people here. Every year we rally like this, and this is such a strong turnout from so many different family groups and so many different places around the territory. We've had big convoys come down from Alice Springs, from Darwin as well to support, and it's exactly what the government didn't want when they nominated a territory waste dump nearly a decade ago now, and when they nominated and targeted Muckaty. They didn't want anyone to know where this place was, but the exact opposite has happened, and we have rallied support right across the territory and across the nation. We've put Muckaty on the map, and we're going to keep it there until people get justice over this issue. We're just about to go to court, but we know that this bad law that's been put forward could target another Aboriginal community if Muckaty is knocked off. We want to win in court, we want justice in the court, but if we don't, we'll win it on the streets. It doesn't matter. We'll be out there blocking that dump no matter what goes forward.
This is our land. You wanna come here and wanna put another name and make law while you rape us and kill us and imprison us? You wanna make law? Well, we got law here. Law been here from when first sunrise. Now, Adam girls, you think you're making Munanga law in our country? Or Parakut law on our country? On Latakia country? You live in, where you come from? You come from long way, eh? I don't sabi if you fella went through law, or your family been going through law, but you're breaking law in my country, Latakia country.
Yeah, that's right. I'd just like to say hello to everyone out there today, and I'd like to acknowledge the past and present people of the Warramunga people that have been so strong and supporting their country, and also for the Muckaty people. So we all need to be together and keep speaking up for everyone, not just for where we live or how we live, but get together and be strong and hold on to what is so precious to us is our land. It's our spiritual land, and it's a land that we want our children to grow up and have that too as well. And that's where we get our strength from, is living out on country. Keep the Muckaty campaign going and the strength behind it. Thank you.
But while the seeds have been planted here and the branches have spread, that tree root is firmly here. And this is where it starts, and this is where we're going to finish it. Right? For Muckaty, it stops here. The waste dump plan stops here. It's not going to be built here.
Waste the territory, this land means a lot to me. Been living here for centuries. This place we call Muckaty. This is Millway dreaming, sold out by the numbers dealing. They've been hurting my feelings. I'm a Burungulu and I should have my say. Instead of the government getting it their way. Say no to the waste dump, waste dump. No to the waste dump, waste dump, dump, dump. Don't waste the territory. This land means a lot to me. Been living here for centuries. This place we call Muckaty. Don't waste the territory. This land means a lot to me. Been living here for centuries. This place we call Muckaty.
We're
territory. This land means a lot to me. Been living here for centuries. This place we call Muckaty. This is Milway dreaming. Sold out by the numbers dealing. They've been hurting my feelings. I'm a Gurungulu and I should have my say. Instead of the government getting it their way. Say no to the waste dump, waste dump. No to the waste dump, waste dump, dump, dump.